gentleman from Austin in Central Texas here, and I didn't say, if you're inspired, if you want to be able to say, Governor Wendy Davis, if you want to be able to say, Lieutenant Governor Letitia Vanderbilt, then tomorrow, go and volunteer. Volunteer in those campaigns, volunteer with the Travis County Democratic Party, and get involved because we can make a difference in Travis County. We're really fortunate tonight because with us tonight is a woman who is no stranger to the tough fights. Actually, you could say it's in her blood. She's a Texan, and she's the daughter of Ann. Last summer, Cecile Richards returned to Texas to stand with us. She came back because she knew that we couldn't allow the insiders to undermine women's access to health care. Cecile stood on the front lines of the fight. She was with us in the Capitol Rotunda because the health of 1 in 5 women in America was at stake. She was with us because she is a fearless champion for women. And she was with us because she knew that regardless of the obstacles and regardless of how long it takes, the power of the people will prevail. She's been 8 years at Planned Parenthood, and she's gotten pretty good at winning these battles. She came back Austin last summer. She came prepared with a plan. Some of y'all remember that old orange bus. That was her organizer spirit coming through. Throughout that day and beyond, Cecile stood with women from across Texas. She stood firm on the principle that there is always room in the halls of government for the voices of the people. A sea of orange gathered around Cecile. State senators, state representatives, and citizens stood together as Cecile held up a phone to read a message from women. Her palm glowed as she asked the crowd to hold their applause so she could read this message. But when she read Wendy's first words, "I love you all," the applause broke through. News of the vote and the people's triumph led to a cascade of applause because nothing could stop your voices. Cecile never gave up last summer. She led a march past the governor's mansion that night later, and she stands with us today because the fight continues. And her words from a year ago still hold true. She said, "We have started something here that they cannot stop." With this campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to introduce a great Texan and a great friend of all of ours, Cecile Richards.